well, thank you.
Yeah, I'll head up.
I'm coming.
All right.
What?
We're going to get your notebook.
I need to charge.
I don't think the uniform. It's an option.
Are you with your notebook?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. I don't have my
Okay.
notebook. I don't have my
You
notebook.
what?
I'm
Why?
not with my notebook. I'm
You're not
in
at
my
home.
house. Yes.
Okay, okay. All right. So, let's launch. Do you remember the things that we talked about in the last class?
Um. Um. We try to create. We try. We learned about a in we learned
Did you read your notes
that
after class? Hmm? Hello, Ugo, are you there?
yes.
Did you read your notes after class? Hmm?
Um,
Is that supposed to mean you didn't read your notes at all? Ugo, I'm asking you. Hmm.
yeah.
You're using code to answer me.
Yes. How do I?
Can you fix the error you just get now? What's the syntax error there?
I can't do anything.
What does it say? What does it say there? What error does it say there?
Syntax error on terminated string literal detected at line 1.
Okay. So what is really happening is that you didn't close the quotation mark. So you can retype the statement and close the quotation mark. That's all before the parenthesis closes.
So enter.
Before you hit enter, put the quotation mark where it should be.
What I'm trying to do.
Once you've hit enter, you can't go back to the former line. Use your up arrow key and go back to the previous line. Up arrow key. Okay, so what you can do now is you can do a copy and paste, but you must correct it. Do a copy and paste.
This one is purely blue card.
Control
So
V.
say it's not.
Can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have you don't have your notes in front of you? Hmm? When you copy notes, the aim of copying a note is for you to read it so that it can become part of you. Hmm?
Sorry.
Okay. Did you share your link with anybody? Your website link? You didn't.
Always one job.
You know that what you're typing there is not a Python statement, so it's not going to work. So if you want to say something or you do it the way you did the print sorry or whatever you did back there.
How did you like 4 that
You forgot.
Eh?
You forgot. Hmm? Remember to close your quotation mark and then close the parentheses. All right. Let's see. Type CLS. Let's see. Hit enter. I said type CLS. CLS.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Yes.
Okay, you opened a new one.
Yes, because that one was too full.
That's the whole aim. I wanted to check for a way of clearing the screen, but no problem. So remove the CLS. There's no need for it.
Then wait.
There's no need for it. Backspace. All right. Backspace. Remove everything.
CLS. I can remove the syntax error on terminated string literals detected at line 1.
You can't remove that. It's a syntax error. That's Python telling you something, so you can't remove it.
I can remove.
Yeah, honestly, you did yourself. To see, yes. Yeah, no, I'll just drop it.
What did you do? Can you go back to where you had the code? Go, please open a new one. Let's start something. Are you there, Ugo?
Yes.
All right. So in our last class, in addition to the things that we learned about Python, we created our first Python program by using the print statement. Do you remember?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I'm sure you have gotten to understand that the print statement, if
The
you
print
start
statement.
with yes, with an opening quotation mark, you must close the quotation mark, isn't it?
Yes, or else it's a syntax error.
Exactly. Now, do you remember what syntax errors are?
Errors in your code.
Errors in your code as a result of what?
Not adding something. Forgetting to add something.
Forgetting to type something, something that's part of the syntax of the language, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. The syntax of the language, how the language looks, forgetting to type something, can result in that. So I'm sure you remember the kind of syntax errors we had in JavaScript. Do you remember?
Yes.
Can you remind me of some of them? The syntax errors that you had in JavaScript.
Not adding the right thing.
Not adding the what?
Right thing.
In JavaScript. You don't remember what you did in JavaScript? Be specific now. Which one is not adding the right thing? You are not being specific at all. Give me an example of a syntax error in JavaScript. So is it possible that you have forgotten JavaScript so quickly? Ugo? That would be disappointing. You can't remember anything that gave you error. We had a lot of times that we would have an error and we would try to find it, and you'd even, you'd be wondering where exactly is the error coming from.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. You've forgotten that JavaScript is a case-sensitive language, and that, for instance, it gives you some keywords and some library functions like alert. If you go and spell, yes, that's another one. If you go and spell document wrongly without the N, for instance, or you miss one letter in N, that's a syntax error. Or you went and typed alert with capital letter A, when everything, the name of the function is what? Alert, everything is small, lowercase. Those are syntax errors, because you are breaking the syntax of the language. That's the whole idea.
You're typing the wrong thing.
You're typing the wrong thing. You're either you're typing the wrong thing, or you are typing it with the wrong case. Okay, because JavaScript is case sensitive.
Yes, true.
All right, so let
So, what do I type? Or bye-bye. Bye.
In Python, of course, spelling with Python too can be
case sensitive. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying something. I was saying that Python only knows a function called print, print. So if you leave out the T, then you will have a syntax error. All right.
What about look?
What about what?
Typing it in capital letters.
Typing it in capital letters.
No, the first word.
That's an error. So, all right. So you can see that you can try out things on your own, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So the way Python, I'm sure you can see the way Python is. You don't need to save the file first before you can open it in your browser and all that. Immediately you type a line and hit enter, it executes it, isn't it?
True.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So that thing tells you something about Python, that it has what is called an interpreter. Okay? An interpreter is a program. Yes, it's a program that immediately converts your code, your source code, into the form that the computer can understand and execute it immediately. Did you get that? Are you writing it down?
I don't have my book, remember.
So I don't. Why? So why are you making it look like writing it down? I said that Python has an interpreter that executes your lines of code immediately.
Python has
an interpreter. It's a program that
Python has
executes,
an interpreter
that executes your lines of code immediately.
That executes your lines of code immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you writing it down somewhere? Mm-hmm. Why? You don't have any notes you can use for today and transfer it when you get home. Okay. So, do you remember when I told you that Python uses indentation a lot? Do you remember when I told you something like that? Yes. Do you remember what indentation is? Do you remember? Do you know what indentation is? Indentation has to do with spacing. Okay, so when you use a space, you know those times that I'll tell you go to the next line and hit your space bar maybe once or twice. It may not sometimes if you do not do it in JavaScript, your code still run, isn't it?
Our code looks.
Your code will still work in JavaScript sometimes if you do not use indentation, isn't it?
It will still work. Yes.
It will still work, yes. But Python will not allow you to do that. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful with indentation. So I will explain to you. Let's look at an example now. So that well, okay, maybe we might not. Okay, so apart from indentation, another thing that Python does is that it doesn't. You see that? You remember semicolons, that we use semicolons to end each line in JavaScript.
Yeah.
For Python, you don't use semicolons. You don't use semicolon.
Why?
For Python, you just go to the next line. That's how the syntax is.
Oh, it
Python
goes
is
to the next line automatically.
Yes, you take it to you go to the next line. By the time you hit enter, most of the times when you hit enter, it's like a single line of code. It will do what? It will execute it immediately. So it understands that when you get to the end of a line, that line is complete. Do you understand now?
Yes. So when you now finish, then it will now enter for you automatically.
Well, yes. So that's the way it interprets it, that when one line is complete, that's the end of that line. That's the end of that statement. And in some cases, it can immediately execute that line. Okay. For instance, you can see your print statement. Your print statement is a single line. Immediately you hit enter,
yes.
It executes it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's look at a situation where let's see how to create variables in Python. Okay. Do you remember how we created variables in JavaScript? Yes, that's right. We use the var keyword. Okay. So in Python, we don't need any keyword. You just tell us the name of the variable, you put your assignment operator, and you put the number you want. Okay, so can you go ahead and try? Just try one. Just try one. Don't remove that var. There's no var in. I told you, there's no var in Python. You don't need var here. So you tell us the name of the variable, put your assignment operator, and put the number that you are assigning to it.
I have.
You don't need a bracket. I don't know what you're doing with that bracket there. I didn't ask you to put a bracket. Please remove that bracket. Okay. All right. So you can hit enter now. Okay. So now, you know what you have just done is that it has created a variable called chains, and you have put what in it? What number did you put inside? 8. Okay.
8.
So can you create another variable so that we can have some interactions between the variables quickly? Okay. All right, good. Okay, so hit and you hit enter, good. All right, so let's try and add these two variables, shall we? So let's have a third variable that will be the answer of our adding these two variables that you have. So let's see how it will look. You know how addition is. Addition is your normal plus sign. No, you say ans, assignment operator. Don't forget your assignment operator. Don't forget your assignment operator. And you are calling the variables by their names, not by the numbers inside them, by their names. So what I expect to see is ans, assignment operator, chains plus and. That's what I expect to see on the screen right now. Where's your assignment operator? Good. All right, so you can hit enter now. Now you might be thinking that nothing is happening, isn't it? Because you are not seeing what is inside ants. Just like the same way you are not really seeing what is inside chains, except that you know that assignment operator takes what is on the right hand side, isn't it? And puts it into what is the variable on the left hand side. Am I right?
Yes.
Good. So I hope you have not forgotten that fact about assignment operator. The fact about assignment operator, how assignment operator works, it takes the number on the right hand side and assigns it to the variable on the left. You still remember, right?
Assigns.
You still remember, right? Huh? I need you to focus. Can you leave whatever it is that you are using on your head there and focus on your work right now?
Okay.
Please delete what you just typed now so that we don't have an error. Okay. Now use your print statement and so that we can see what is inside ants. Do you want to see ants in quotation mark? If you do that, you will see ants on the screen, not what is inside the variable ants. Always remember, whenever you want to see what's inside the variable, you don't use quotation mark. Good. Is that what you expected to see? Okay, excellent. Were you surprised? All right. So do you want to try subtraction? Go ahead and try subtraction. It's okay if you want to do a copy and paste. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Were you expecting that answer? 8 minus 9 is minus 1, isn't it? Have they taught you guys about directed numbers? Numbers that can have minus in front of them.
Negative.
Yes, negative numbers. Have they taught you guys? Hmm?
No.
What are you deleting now? Okay, you want to change the order. Mm-hmm. What does it say?
Syntax error.
Multiple statements found while compiling. What happened? Do your okay. So try not to. Sometimes when you copy and paste, it might mess things up. So try typing it yourself. Type it yourself. You're not even typing much. Ans assignment operator and minus. Mm-hmm. Then print statement. Okay. Excellent. All right. Okay. All right. So it looks like we have gotten to the screen is a bit full now. Click on edit. Let's see something. If we can clear, if there's a command to clear the screen. Edit is at the top there. Click on it. Let's see. Is there a clear screen? Okay, click on shell. Click on shell. Click on shell. Click on restart shell. Click on restart shell. Go ahead now. Click on it. It doesn't clear it. But if you click enter, it will go to the next line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So you've seen addition, subtraction. Maybe we should try. Let's try multiplication. Don't use big numbers that you cannot verify. I would advise that you use those small numbers that you were using back then. but you have already hit enter, so you have passed that stage. You can't delete. This is not Notepad. Ans now. Ans is the name of your variable, the answer that you will now assign. Where's your assignment operator? Don't be forgetting it. No? Multiplication. What do you think is it? Why are you asking me this question? What was multiplication in JavaScript? Multiplication, really? Ugo, multiplication backslash. Are you really hearing yourself? Try again. What was multiplication in JavaScript? That is division. That cannot be multiplication. I even look at it itself. Because how would that kind of thing look like multiplication? It's the asterisk. Asterisk is shift 8. Alright, so use your ans. Delete what you type now. Use your ans. Assignment operator, and careful with the spelling of your variables. So asterisk. Isn't asterisk you wanted to type? Check your spelling of an. You called your variable Annie. You are now using an. Two different things. Okay. Careful. Yes. Okay. Were you expecting that answer? 0 times anything is 0. Very correct. Yes. Everything times 0 is what? 0. Okay. Alright, good. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. Let's try division. Well done. You're doing well. At least you still remember basic things from JavaScript. Sorry, have you drank enough water? Okay, you can go and get some water now. said go get some water.
Always looking for work. So that's why if I'm not comfortable, I push it forward. I know that anytime I want to talk, I want to speak, and I always get something.
All right. So can you delete what you typed there and try out division? But please, when you're doing division, make sure that zero is. Make sure that we don't have the zero in your denominator.
Denominator is for fraction.
I said try out division. In your division, you have two things, one divided by the other. You can also have denominator for division, please. Ans, that's not the one I expect to be on the left-hand side. It's ans I expect.
I'm dividing now.
You want to change it? Okay, go ahead.
Because you said you don't want it to be zero.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Equals change divided by range. Enter 12.0.
What did you notice?
He added he used decimal points.
The answer had a decimal point.
Yeah.
In programming, when you're talking about numbers, okay, when you see a number that has decimal point, we call them floating point numbers. Okay?
Floating
Or we call
point
them
number.
floats. Yes, or we call them floats. Yes, F-L-O-A-T. Floats. Okay? Are you with me now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at one more. Now, this one I'm about to show you now, it's not there in JavaScript. Now, would you agree with me that the 4 that you have done so far today, 4 of them are in JavaScript?
Yes. Addition, division,
Okay,
subtraction, multiplication.
And exactly. Okay, so the one that we're about to do now is called integer division. Integer division. Okay, integer is another word for whole number. Integer division is a kind of division where the answer is always a whole number. Okay, so let me give you an example of it. Yes, it's always no decimals. So just think about this example. Okay, now if you were to say 5 divided by 3, or maybe we should even use this one that we are doing. Let's use this example that you have. Okay. No, it's okay. Let's use this. Okay, you have already started changing it. Now, the operator for integer division is backslash, double backslash. So can you try it?
Yes. Ons equals change.
No space in between.
That's what I it said
Hold on.
Did you lie?
Hold on.
Be done soon. Will we be done soon?
Unexpected character after line continuation character. Let's see.
Interesting. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that was an error from my side. Let's use Double
Forward
division.
slash.
Yes, forward slash, please. Double.
Which I mean arms equals choose 1 2 2 1 enter.
Print now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Something developed by 10.
So did you notice that it did
Yes.
not put any decimal point?
Put any
Now I want you to
decimal
choose a number. I want you to choose numbers that when you divide them normally, they will give you something point, something, something, something. Can you think of something like that? Yes, with a remainder and then decimal part because of that remainder.
Easy. Sometimes anything does it equals 90.
No.
Sometimes what equals 90?
Nothing.
Okay. Multiple statements follow. Stop. Wait, what? Huh? I'm grabbing it.
You shouldn't have copied the two statements at the same time. I think that was what happened that first time.
Why?
Okay, so the editor is quite different. It's not like Notepad.
Notepad. Better than I don't like it. I do shell 3.130. Yes.
All right, quickly type up what you need to type. Let's test it.
I hate this. I just hate this.
You're starting from chins, remember.
Chins equals 90 equals 3, no, 4, no, 6, no, 8,
7,
on 8, on equals chins
Okay, no problem. Continue. Do this one, then you now do the double forward slash.
Then we end. $7.25.
Okay, now try the double forward slash.
Okay. times. $11.
Did you see that?
It doesn't have decimal points still.
Yes, it doesn't. And it doesn't even round it up if it has to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should have seen that coming.
What did you say?
I should have seen that coming.
I didn't hear what you said.
I should have seen that coming.
Okay. All right. So, do you have any questions?
So double forward slash is integer division. One forward slash is division. Asterisk is multiplication. Then backslash, no. Then plus sign is addition. Then minus sign is subtraction.
Exactly. All right. Let's do one more for today.
Which one?
Modulus. Modulus.
Remainder.
The one that gives it the remainder after division.
That's what I said. So on
Okay. Yes.
on what?
Yes.
On string.
Where's your assignment operator?
I put it.
I want you to get
Sign is sign.
what was the modulus operator in JavaScript? You can't remember. Can't remember.
Oh.
It's shift 5. Shift 5.
Oh, percentage.
Yes. All right. Go ahead and type Tiwa.
Two.
Is that correct? Eight in 90 is what? You don't know.
89.
You don't know your multiplication tables.
8 times.
8 in 90.
Does that mean 8 times 90?
No. 8 into 90. How many times will 8 go into 90? It's 11 times. 8 times 11 is 88. So it's 11 times.
I wrote 2.
So actually the remainder is 2, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Now
Because 90 minus 88 is 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So I'll send you something to do as your homework.
See you tomorrow.
When? What time? Hold on.
6 a.m.
Huh?
6 p.m.
What did you say? 6 p.m.
Yes.
Why not earlier than that?
Huh?
Why not earlier than that, please?
Okay, 5.
How about 4?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if any plans change, please let me know via WhatsApp.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.